It's hard to believe, but despite the fact it's been a beautiful day, there's a lot going on in the weather world and a lot of changes coming our way over the next several days. There's this little front sliding into the area that has turned our winds in Richmond to the northeast. It's going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow, mostly in the 70s. And this front may trigger a shower or thunderstorm here and there, but definitely the attention is turning off the Florida coast because ahead of schedule, ahead of the official start of hurricane season, which is June 1st, we have our first tropical depression packing winds of 35 miles an hour. It's about 125 miles east of Melbourne right now. And here's the forecast track and intensity. And you can see it is forecast to become a tropical storm. And that name would be Arthur, moving up along the North Carolina coast and then pulling away from the East Coast as we go into the middle of the week. This is important for us because we're going to have an upper level low back to the west, spinning moisture in our direction. And with the surface storm going by to the east, that's going to pull in more moisture off the coast. So rain chances going to be pretty high around here through much of the coming week. We have a tropical storm watch in effect for a good chunk of the North Carolina coast. Right now it's 84 degrees outside. The breeze again turning to the northeast at about 13 miles an hour. Our temperatures will drop a little bit tonight, but it's going to be relatively mild in the low 60s with 50s off to the north. And our highs tomorrow mostly in the 70s, even cooler as we get closer to the coast. Check out Kilmarnock in the 60s, but you go southwest and temperatures could be in the low and mid 80s. Here's our temperature trend in Richmond over the course of the week. And notice it's going to turn a lot cooler. It's going to be very moist outside, so it won't feel really exceptionally chilly. A little bit wet, but temperatures in the 60s as we go through the middle of the week, and then we'll bounce back closer to normal by the end of the week going into next weekend. Here's some moisture along the front tonight. Again, a stray shower or a thunderstorm possible here, but the chances are most of that will stay to our west. And at any time tomorrow, we might see a pop-up shower, but most, if not all of the day in many locations will be dry. That persistent breeze on shore keeping us a bit cooler. Most of the storms or showers occurring off to our southwest. So Monday, some of the moisture from what will be Arthur spins in here. So we get a little bit of rain, and then it's somewhat unsettled at times as we go through the week. Don't get too concerned that it's going to be a complete washout. I think Tuesday could be, but otherwise we're going to see a scattering of showers and storms pretty much each afternoon. In terms of potential rain, not a lot tomorrow, not a lot on Monday, but a lot more coming our way Tuesday into Wednesday. So tonight, nothing more than an isolated shower or thunderstorm, upper 50s and low 60s by daybreak. There's a chance of a shower just about any time tomorrow, but most of the day should be dry. Our temperatures reaching the upper 70s here in the metro. And then on Monday, we could see some rain developing later in the day, especially at night. Tuesday looks really wet, very cool Wednesday, and still unsettled, but turning warmer with a little more sunshine towards the end of the week. Here's Lane.